Hello, everybody out there in the YouTube world, my frontliners. How's everybody doing? I know that my good friends DN's in the comments already. What's up, DN? GN? JLS is in the comments. What's up, JLS? And Jordan is in the comments. What's the time now? The time now is 10:07. We started 2 minutes late. Wow. Wow. Are we being sticklers? We got sticklers for time, ladies and gentlemen. With me is Brant. He's not happy. He's standing there with his arms crossed permanent. He's not happy with you guys at all. No. He's got like that look of disapproval.
It's because you're giving us a hard time about 2 minutes. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Tapping the watch at us.
You did, Jordan? You triggered Brand, and it hasn't even started yet. Triggers have started.
He's looking at us, tapping the watch at us.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got Bravo, and yes, my niece apparently is an anime. That's her.
On the left is the anime avatar.
Wait, say that again. You cut in and out a little bit. I think she cut out completely.
Yeah, I can't hear her.
It's 3 a.m. Jordan's time. I'm sorry, Jordan. He mad because we getting another boring ass Banks and Charlotte feud. Oh, there she is.
What happened?
Yeah, cut off completely. Zero bar.
Okay. What I was saying was the character on the left is my anime face claim avatar thingy anyway, so yeah, that is me.
He's an anime. That's right. Somewhere in my family bloodline, we go anime. That's it.
That explains an alarming amount of things. Yes, that's... Don't give me that look.
Don't give me your look.
I can't help it. It's like it's frozen. I've been told I have resting thumb face.
Says, let it go. I'm gonna punch you.
Talk about DuckTales instead.
Oh, it's Brant's fault. I was singing it all day.
Airplanes, it's a
you guys hear Brant, share the video with Bravo. Share the one with the theme where they had the whole cast together.
Saw it already.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
I saw it, and I saw David Tennant was there, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this show is looking great, and it hasn't even started yet.
And another actress I like, she plays Sadie on Steven Universe.
Ah.
Yeah, you know if I'm gushing about something, it's a good thing, because I usually don't like things. It's a good thing.
That is true.
That's tweener.
You gush about a lot of things.
Neither face nor heel. Oh, you're in-betweener. Brant, you're an in-between. You're not a heel or a face. That's what your picture's saying.
Okay, I'll take that.
What's up, Dean Ambrose? Rodriguez? Oh, go ahead, Brant. Sorry.
I'm Dean Ambrose for Seth Rollins. I'll take that.
I like Seth Rollins.
There you go.
There you go. Kilgrave is now Scrooge McDuck.
That's awesome.
I put the link up on my profiles and stuff. Let's see if anyone I know shows up. I don't think so.
Okay.
Just think about this. He's been Doctor Who. He's been in Harry Potter. He's been in a Marvel show, and now he's on DuckTales. This dude is awesome.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he's set. What's up, Mr. Gretzky and Spartan? No, what's up, Spartan? I haven't seen you on PlayStation in a minute. By the way, I did your stage. Really nice stage. Really enjoyed it for Super Mario Maker, by the way. Everybody, Michael's not here tonight. He has something that he has done tonight. And but I am going to promote something that Mike's going to be doing for the next 9 days, twice tonight. Mike's going to be doing the 10 days of Brooklyn Boys Rage Miss, because as we told you guys, Game Miss is going to be put on hold until next year when a little bit of extra money saved up for it. So this year, Mike's going to be playing Mario Maker for 10 days straight.
Why do you hurt him this way?
Because it's fun. And it's going to be fun. Because when Mike comes home tonight, he may not be here, but he's going to be there. Twice he has to do it. He has to do 2 videos because we didn't do one yesterday. Now,
but yeah, no one panic.
Tevya's here. What's up, Middle J and Tevya?
No one panic. Uncle Chris didn't kidnap him or hide him somewhere in the apartment or anything like that. Or lock him out or something mean.
Unfortunately, my door does not have a lock. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, Tommy just smashed his way in. So yeah. Yeah, Tommy smashed his way in right before we went live, everybody. You can still hear him
children too.
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, what did that pixelated plumber ever do to you?
Existed.
Yes.
Pretty much.
We're going with that. Now, I know we're having a lot of fun, ha-ha, hee-hees. I want to get something out of the way before we, and then we're going to go right back to the ha-ha, hee-hees. First of all, I don't know how many fans of cards we have in this chat. I have a couple of extra Magic the Gathering packs that I grabbed. They were at Rite Aid a while ago. So I'll probably end up opening these up live tonight. So if you guys would like to see that, I'm going to end up doing it. So if anybody's a Magic the Gathering fan, you could use the hashtag Magic fan or MTG fan. So I'm going to open up these packs because I want to open them already and get the cards put away. I don't play Magic. Before anybody asks, I collect them for I have some promo cards I got. I buy Magic because I really like the awesome artwork on the cards. I do not play Magic. I also collect Pokemon, but I collect them because they're nostalgic, because they're from my childhood, and also I like Pokemon. And Yu-Gi-Oh! That I sometimes play, but I haven't played it since... Oh my god, jeez. How old are we now?
80.
Sure,
Shit.
let's go with that.
It's been a while. The last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Was, I think, in high school.
That's been a minute.
That's been a very strong minute. Yeah. It's a very strong minute. But I used to collect a little bit of them because I had fun with them. Speaking of people who, with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I see that Eagle's in the comments and he's laughing.
Yes, he is.
And no, don't start with the opinions, Tevye. All right. I've got to start with this article, and I was actually talking a little bit about it today on Eagle's live stream. Eagle was doing road dog therapy. He does it on YouTube now, everybody. You can go over to his channel and check it out. We got other things to talk about and other channels to promote later. I wouldn't last 5 minutes in what? In what? Playing you in Yu-Gi-Oh? Don't push me, man. Don't push me, man, because I already told Eagle I found my old deck. My Change of Heart will destroy you in one go.
Nerd fight.
I'm not gonna Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, okay, my Change of Heart will destroy you. It will change your life. That was the whole quote with my deck. It changed people's lives. So, looking away from the smack talk and how I would beat Alan, like crucially beat him with my deck. I mean, literally put him in the ground 20 feet under with my deck if I remembered how to play. I saw this article in the newspaper and it bothered me so much that I wanted to talk about it. It bothered
him so much he cut it out to show it to all of us today.
That's true.
Yes, and I never do that. Oh man, I let's see. Eagle, did you see Destiny update? No, we all deleted it, Spartan. We're on Division now. Yeah, we're on Division. So,
Chris, one of the last people in the world that still reads the newspaper, by the way.
No, I'm not. My mom.
I'm joking.
This was actually this is what bothered me though. Like, I still see the cover of the newspaper. I don't read the newspaper because stuff like this. But this was actually, the headline was actually plastered also on the cover. So I saw the cover. It's always something talked about with Trump or president, whatever. But then I saw this title, Bah Dumbug. And I'm like, and it was about Scrooge, a Scrooge for NORAD. And for those of you that don't know what NORAD is, it's basically every Christmas Eve, NORAD does a tracker for Santa Claus. It's for the kids. It's for the festive time of the year. It's the holiday season. And this guy, Gersh Kunzman, and I tried to do research on what religion he follows, if he's Jewish, if he's Catholic, what he is, because I wanted to know if he actually celebrated Christmas or if he celebrated Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. I don't know. If he doesn't celebrate...
Can I interject one thing real quick? I just wanted to clarify what NORAD is.
Yes, please go ahead.
It's the North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Well, I would have clarified it when I read it.
No, I was helping you out. I'm just
thank you. Okay. I didn't want you, but I just didn't want you to think I wasn't saying it for a reason. I had it in the article. That's why.
Okay. My apologies. I was just helping you out.
No, that was perfect. It's good because it's better you gave them the heads up on what it was in case people are like, what the hell is NORAD? because I'm on an early tangent before I get into the article. So no, you're completely good. That was perfect actually, because I didn't think about that. But this article caught my eye. It was a tiny article. I'm like, what could this guy be talking about? And then it says the title of it's Ba Dumbug. And then I'll get to the comments. I see where I left off. I'll get there.
Dude's apparently known for causing controversy.
Oh, he is known for doing controversy? You looked him
I'm
up?
looking at him right now.
He's known for controversy. So this jackass said, and then the subtitle, the undertitle is Scroogiest Idea. Nick's NORAD's beloved Santa tracker. That's when my eyes got glued to the article. Okay, so I'm upset at the Daily News for publishing this, number one, because it's so stupid. And number two, this jackass is known for controversy, so now the article makes that much more sense. But I'm going to read the article, and I'm going to annotate things as we move forward. I'm going to annotate what he's saying and then what I think about what he's saying. And then we're going to finish this article, and we're not going to talk about it again. We're going to open magic cards after that, and then we're going to get all happy and giddy. Brant's going to flat a little bit. We're going to get back to comic books and everything else. I might actually go more in depth with this somewhere else on a podcast or whatever later.
I can't find his religious beliefs or anything like that for you, though.
He probably has none. And I'm telling you now, if he's not Catholic, he had no right saying any of this at all. But anyway.
I also don't even know what the Santa tracker is. So
the Santa tracker is something that NORAD does every year. You can go on their website, which I love how the Daily News actually promotes the website, though, right in the middle of the article. You can go there on
conflict of interest.
And literally it tracks Santa all across the globe. It literally puts Santa everywhere. And it triggers this guy, apparently. So he writes.
He's an enemy of fun.
And I actually, before I get into this, anyone with kids, please don't let them be here for a moment, because this kind of gives things away that you might not want kids to know. I personally would not want my son to know this at his age or anytime soon. So I am saying stuff that adults know that, we don't want known. Just little heads up.
Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge. Be a little, where as I'm moving forward, this article does things that are, you don't want maybe somebody younger to know yet. Unless you're Tevye, you might want to mute for a little while. Mute yourself for 5 minutes. This is a kid spoiler. Okay, Tevye, so mute. I'll give you the finger when you can unmute, because you might not know this. I'm sorry. I'm just really angry at this thing. Okay, so.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Alrighty, we'll comment with you.
It opens up with something that annoys me. No, Virginia, there is not a Santa Claus. Thank you, jackass. Thank you very much. What's up, Shamar?
Someone's happy.
Continuing along.
Someone's overflowing with holiday spirit.
I'm gonna stick some holiday cheer up this guy's you-know-what if I ever catch him in the Bronx. But anyway, yet our top air defense agency, a command center that protects the United States. I have it on the stupid light, and the light is reflecting through it. That protects the United States and Canada from attacks and ensures the safety of civilian aircraft, perpetrates the fiction, here we go, the fiction that not only is there a Santa Claus, but every year on December 24th, he gets on his sleigh, leaves the North Pole, deposits presents all over the globe, and returns home.
Okay.
Is there any problem with that? Does anyone in the comments, before I even move on, does anybody have a problem with that? With having kids, parents showing kids?
You triggered by Santa is what he's asking you.
Yeah. Unless look, I love Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the holidays. That's what makes the holiday season so wonderful. That's what Eagle, you be quiet and you know it. Is there anything wrong with, being festive for the holidays? There's nothing commercial. They're not looking for money. You don't give money to watch it. It's free. You go on the website and it's free. And it's harmless. It's not like telling kids to go do drugs or something. Continuing, because now I'm away from the light. The North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, does this through its Santa tracker, which claims to plot the route of the Jolly St. Nick sleigh. Sorry, something popped up. I have these new Google notifications. The 61 year. This has been going on for 61 years. 61 years. The 61-year Santa tracking tradition has been praised as a harmless way of keeping the spirit of Christmas alive. Yes. I mean, do you want us to keep screaming Jesus out to everybody? Santa is the next to most harmless thing to talk about during Christmas. But I'm continuing forward. Much in the manner of famous New York Sun editorial answering Virginia O'Hanlon in the 1897, is there a Santa Claus? In Virginia, there's a Santa Claus. Letter. But that was a newspaper offering a metaphor for hope. NORAD is a crucial government agency perpetrating the I don't even know what that word is. QUASI. Quasi-religious fiction that a big quasi? Quasi? Really? I didn't want to say that. Really? Okay, fine. Quasi-religious fiction that a big fat white guy in a red suit delivers toys to good kids on Christmas Eve. I'm sorry. NORAD ass wants to do something nice for kids too. Maybe NORAD should forget where you live that night. Just saying.
This actually reminds me, I actually read something that pissed me off yesterday too.
Okay, we'll get to that after then. This is his opinion. Here we go. I, for one, am not going to join in this reindeer game anymore. Who said you had to begin with? Go to bed. Go bug somebody else. This is like a newspaper troll, literally. Okay, so he's not going to do this anymore. I have long called for a full separation of church, and now he's going to get political. Church and state. But now I'm calling for a full separation of outright myth and state. Once again saying, dude.
Is he an atheist?
He must be. Once again stating, though, dude, if you don't like it, who's telling you you must go on NORAD and you must watch the Santa Tracker? If you don't like it, lock your ass in a room with no computer, and you don't have to worry about it. Continuing on. Like so many traditions.
Sounds kind of like one of those obnoxious...
Yeah, he is. It gets better. Like so many traditions that have later materialized into cancerous corporate PR schemes. Cancerous corporate PR schemes. And then I love how in parentheses he puts, looking at you, Mother's Day. Mother's Day! Okay. The Santa Tracker has a humble and beautiful origin story. On Christmas Eve, 1955, NORAD received a phone call from a Colorado Springs kid who thought he was dialing Sears, because Sears has that call for Santa, the Santa Tracker hotline back then. He accidentally called NORAD, which had taken out a Christmas ad in local papers saying Santa would talk to children personally if that was Sears. Problem is the phone number didn't connect to Sears. It connected to NORAD. And it connected to Center Colonel Harry Shoup. The first time the phone rang that Christmas Eve, the Air Force officer worried the nuclear war had broken out, because in 1955 there was a lot of shit going on. Just a little history lesson. Now I lost my
Okay.
Which would be the main reason the red phone was ringing. Shoup quickly learned about the typo, so when the call started coming in, he turned two airmen into Santa helpers so that dozens of kids in Colorado Springs wouldn't have Christmas ruined by a bad typo, basically. So basically, this colonel, out of the goodness of his heart, instead of telling the kids you have the wrong number or there is no Santa Claus or anything, he made his officers, during a time where nuclear war could have happened like that, he went out and had these two officers pretend to be Santa Claus, so that the kids of Colorado would have a nice Christmas. That was the right thing to do that night. Oh, well, at least he agrees to that. Shoup and his staff saved Christmas for the kids. But why has the tradition continued? Now this is where I get annoyed. He called NORAD, and was connected to the current commander, Paul Noel. Good, I'm glad it was Noel. Irony there. That's his, and he actually put in parentheses, that's his real name, who told me the actual cost to government is infinitesimal. I guess that means it's not a problem for the government.
Small, very small. Yes.
It's infeasible, super small. Except he said, yeah. I don't think, yeah, thank you. I'm bad with big words. I'm a comic reader. I'm from Brooklyn.
She'll let me read it instead.
I should have let, yeah. My niece has better vocabulary. I'm not good with the Anyway, I don't think it's right for our government to perpetrate the Santa myth, especially by creating a new fabrication, namely that our planes and service personal track Santa across the globe. Noel disagreed, and I agree with Noel. Gee, I wonder why. Mountains of historical data and more than 60 years of NORAD tracking information leads us to believe that Santa Claus is alive and well in the hearts of people throughout the world, he said. And I agree again with Noel. No, Lieutenant Commander Noel, there is not a Santa Claus, but there is a Scrooge, me offering a hearty humbug. If that earns me a lump of coal, so be it. So if anybody knows where this jackass lives, take a lump of coal and find him and give him at least tenfold. This guy is not just controversial. This guy is not just a humbug. He's a dumbass. And the fact that the Daily News took this much of their newspaper, a page of their newspaper, to post this guy, it's right here. He puts himself out there for everybody to see his face and his name. That's the idiot that Daily News, and that's the reason why I don't like reading the Daily News anymore. Stupid shit like that. And I'm glad that, and I give credit to Lieutenant Commander or just Commander? Lieutenant Commander Noel, I give you 100% credit, and I agree with you 100%. You are 100% correct in what you told this man, and I'm glad you didn't listen to this jackass. Okay, I've talked for a minute. Brant, what do you think about this?
I think...
And I know I'm very colorful what I said. I apologize. It's just, the holiday season for me, it's something that I take seriously because I have a son, and I love the Christmas holiday for multiple reasons, religion and Santa. So this shit annoys me.
I think, obviously he's entitled to his opinion, and he's an editorialist, and as we talked about, he's very controversial, apparently. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Santa Tracker, personally. I think it's something like it inspires hope and fun and imagination and that kind of thing, which is what the Lieutenant Commander was getting at, where he said there's proof that it's in the hearts of people. And that's the thing. It's doing no harm to this guy, so I don't know why he has such a huge problem with it. It's not costing our government tons of money. It's not actually using resources. It's just kind of fun. So I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't understand why this guy has to stomp on. So it's for kids, obviously, too. By the way, it's not even for adults. Right. This guy is clearly not a kid, as you can see from the graying hairs on his face and his head. He's got like that big, looks like bald. Maybe it's even a bald spot, not what do you call it? Graying hair. But his beard sure shows.
Someone get him that solution from the commercials. Bosley.
Let him drink some too while he's at it. So, but I mean, it never hurt anyone. No, it doesn't hurt anybody. He was looking for attention with that. It's one of those pieces. It's timely. Exactly. It's like, oh, what's the most controversial thing I can write about this holiday right now? It's that kind of thing. And you know what? I'm glad counters this a little bit. I don't know if you saw the piece I shared on Facebook. It was on Tuesday about a man in Tennessee. A man in Tennessee, which I told Jack and Eagle. And I know Jack said he was bawling like a baby. I was bawling like a baby watching it. This Santa went to the deathbed of a 5-year-old boy who was dying. Mm-hmm. And the boy was afraid. He didn't care about dying. He cared that he was gonna miss Christmas. This man, who's known as Santa Claus, went there And the boy literally died in Santa. That was the whole point of the article, was the boy died in Santa's arms, but not before Santa gave him Christmas.
Yeah.
That compared to this shit, that's what makes me rage-induced trigger with this shit. And, you know, because that article is so beautiful and it's so perfect. And it's like, that's what the holiday spirit's about. It's not about presents. It's about people and about being good to people. You know, it's about that time of the year. When a harmless Santa tracker triggers a man to get this much of a newspaper page, this should have been that boy. The article with that Santa Claus and that boy. It wasn't in the Daily News. It never made it to the Daily News. I found it on Facebook.
Yeah. The thing is, though, those kind of articles are to get people to talk about them, basically. So he's done his job.
You're winning.
Yeah, exactly.
He's won.
I just talked about the other one, though, too.
True, yeah. And yeah,
Cutsman or whatever his name is, he won.
But I thought that Santa Claus thing was beautiful. Did you see it, Brand? Did you see the video I shared with you? I didn't share it with you directly. I shared it on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video, but I did read a little about it. Yeah, and you and I talked about it briefly.
It just, you know, it gets you, and it's a warm feeling, but it's also a heartbreaking feeling. It's warm because this man truly embodies who Santa Claus is supposed to be. And he did this wonderful thing for this boy. The heartbreaking part was the boy passed away at that exact moment as well.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take moment. But there's nothing you can take from it. You just want to give this man
Except annoyance.
Except annoyance, that's right. This is supposed to be, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas, the holiday seasons, I don't care what you celebrate. All holidays are beautiful. I've celebrated Hanukkah because I worked in a Jewish private school. I celebrate Christmas since I was born.
I love that.
Huh? What?
Hanukkah, how is that?
It's a wonderful holiday. It's 7 days long. It's a festival of lights, and it's a beautiful holiday. Kwanzaa is the same. They're beautiful. I've never had the pleasure of celebrating Kwanzaa. I don't have any friends that celebrated Kwanzaa. But they're all beautiful holidays. And the fact of the matter is, yes, the holiday seasons isn't about gifts. And yeah, kids will be like, they're not about gifts. Give me, open and wrap presents. That's what kids are. But when you're an adult, when you grow up, you realize family, friends, together time, being, you know, acknowledging how much Thanksgiving, you're thankful. You're thankful for all the things, and it makes you think about all the things you're thankful for. And then Christmas comes and you show, and that's a way for us to show how much we care about each other. And it doesn't have to be a present. It could be a card, a simple Merry Christmas, whatever, Happy Hanukkah. And the holiday spirit, it just enters you during this time of the year. I wish it would enter us all year round, but for some reason,
I agree with you.
For some reason, December just does that to people. And everybody just is loving towards everybody else, unless you're a miserable person. I won't point fingers at anybody specifically, but you know,
cough, cough.
Yeah, nudge, nudge.
I have to interject, and because there's something funny I saw, and surrounding this, and I got to ask Alan, if you're hearing me in the comments, let me know if that bio is real that you just posted. Is that real?
About what?
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. I want to know if it's real. Oh, he says it is real.
YouTube up and I can't see the comments.
Okay. This is just funny because of what you were saying about the dude's hair, but he posted a link to the bio for Gersh Kuntzman. Apparently, he wrote a book in 2001, published by Random House, titled "Hair: Mankind's Historic Quest to End Baldness."
You're kidding.
No. He also wrote a book called Chrismukkah, the official guide to the world's most beloved holiday.
He's an obnoxious internet atheist, isn't he?
Oh, you can't make up
when
this
Jay's
stuff.
not around, Alan takes up. Alan's like a Skynet Junior.
He said it's from his website, so this is real.
Wow,
that's crazy.
So not only does he trash Christmas, but he tries to make money off of it. Wow. Oh man, okay.
I'm just not gonna say anything to that.
There's just
I think it speaks for itself quite well.
I would rip and crumple this article up, but my mom actually wants this article. See, I was going to talk about it here, but my mom actually wants it because she wants to show some of her friends the idiocy that is this article, so I can't get rid of it. So I'm stuck.
I just give it to her so you don't have to look at it anymore.
But if I could, I would literally I would crumple this up, flush it down the toilet, and do it live on video. But I'm not going to.
Beautiful.
I'm stuck. But it's supposed to be, the holiday season is supposed to be about love, period. Speaking of love, what? They're up there. Love you too. Well, she probably walks in, where are my headphones? Takes the headphones. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Love you too. She way gone. She gone. But anyway, that's what Christmas always has been for me. When I was a kid, it was all about the presents. Lord knows I drove my mother crazy. I had like 20, 30 different presents I wanted every Christmas because, you know, presents, free stuff from a fat man. Gimme. But, you know, now I am the jolly old man that gives presents to my son, and I like the Santa tracker. Have I ever used it? Me? No. Have you guys ever used it? I know Bravo said she doesn't. Brant, did you ever use it?
I've never used it, but I have paid attention to it, if that makes sense. I'm aware of it.
I kind of want to see it. Where do I find the Santa tracker?
Was it ever, did they put it on the Weather Channel?
I thought they did.
Then maybe I did. Maybe I was, same as you. I was aware of it, but I never really focused on it. If it was on the Weather Channel, because it snowed a lot of times during Christmas, and I remember there was something about Santa on the corner. So maybe I'm wrong.
There's an official website, noradsanta.org.
Okay, so then, yeah, maybe. But it's a harmless app, everyone. I don't know if anybody in the comments ever uses it. I don't know if anybody in the comments knows this doof or his website. If you don't, stay away from him. This guy, he wants to talk about cancerous, cancerous PR. This guy is cancerous PR. Stay away from him. Oh, thank you, Brad. I'm going to save that for later, and I'm actually going to follow it. But yes, this guy is cancerous PR. Stay away from him. Now let's go back to the comments, which I'm sure are going to have this hilarity mixed in there. Angry Italian. Yes, Alan. At that moment I was. Yay, don't you love a bit of doom and gloom in the newspaper? Of course I do. That's why I don't read it. Spartan, probably tomorrow, if you're talking about PlayStation. I'd only care if it's wasting cash. Otherwise, not really. You live in the North Pole. I don't live in the North Pole. I do live on the eastern side of the United States, but okay. I remember Santa Tracker when I was a kid. And Spartan said same. And Eagle said, I need my safe place, crying too much. I think that was when I was talking about the Santa Claus. Basically means semi or partly. Quasi basically means semi. Oh, he was explaining. Okay. Tevi says, I'm Jewish and I don't believe in Santa. You're Jewish?
Damn it, okay. Kyle.
I think Tevi is lost a little bit. There's an echo. Oh, okay, the echo was fixed. Santa does exist. He gives Dark Side coal every year. Thank you, Jeremy Renfro. What's up, by the way? Wondering if this person who wrote the article, I'm not saying that out loud. Geez, I shouldn't have started reading that. I'm waiting for the part where this somehow is attached to racism or gender he is. Ugh. Mother's Day, I get because of mysteries of the museum show episodes that show its origins. And now, see, this is why I didn't want anything political. I voted Eagle. Okay, I'm glad that was cut easy. Middle J, I didn't either. My dad is Santa. Yeah, Alan's dad looks like Santa Claus, by the way, everybody. What's up, MT? I'm here. What did I miss? You're gonna have to go back, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be kind on and off. Okay, understood, Jordan. This guy's an idiot, Tevye says. Tevye, I didn't know you were Jewish, man. I don't know if you're joking or not, though, because the dark side thing. I might be upsetting, but it's an editorial right, i.e. an opinion. I agree. There's an app for that. Yeah, there's an app for everything, Eagle. That's like the new quote. There's an app for that. I have back pain. There's an app for that.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it, yes. I know what would cheer Chris up. Flying through. Continuing on, this guy wants.
He's talking about Superman 64.
Yes, quiet. Seriously, well, we were talking about this stupid article, which obviously by now you know because you've been watching all along. Saw it, but didn't cry. Oh, man. I had to. It was so sad, though. He's talking about the Santa thing. I did. It's heart-wrenching a bit. You wrote a book. Okay, now this is where you found what Alan was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I checked the newspapers, don't. Oh. So who's the one who gives Chris a wooden gun for Christmas? Oh, Jay's in the comments. RJ's in the comments. What's up, Jay? A mini-me. Oh yeah, Jay, you did hear when I called Alan what do you call it, Skynet Jr. You wrote to be controversial.
I think we're caught up.
2 J's, 1 stream. Alan's alpha to my Zordon. Okay, I can live with that. I can hear Alan going, ay. Brother, all right, good night, Eagle, even though you're probably gone already. I'm sorry, man, I had to go all the way down. Yes, they put on the Weather Channel. They do put on the Weather Channel. That's awesome.
That's cool.
And RJ has with his nephews. I knew you did, Jay, because I know you are very close with your nephews, and your nephews are still young. Christmas time, where magic is possible. I guess so. That's where everybody's good to everybody else. That's why Christmas is magic, everyone, because people who are normally lousy are sometimes really amazing. Okay.
Why can't it be the other way around?
I have no clue. If we all chipped in $1 each, we could start.
That's what I was laughing about.
No. If we all pitched in $1 and there's 1,000 of you, 10,000 of you, and me and Brent will sit through Superman 64.
Are we going through this again?
No, we're not. That's it. And yes, I'm actually Jewish. Okay, it's true. All right. I didn't know if you were joking or not, man. I wanted to make triple sure. That guy that wrote the article that Chris showed is not very nice at all. No, he's not. Where did you get the article from, Chris? New York Daily News. It was on yesterday's. Do I have the... No, I don't because it's on the other side. But New York Daily News, yesterday's newspaper. I went on the website. Do you know that this article is so bad, probably? It's not even on their website. So... the only way you'll find it is if you have the New York Daily News, or if somebody wants to take this, make a screenshot, and God willing, you can see all the little handwriting, and you can read it for yourself.
Actually, I did find it online, Chris.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I searched for his name in Santa Tracker, and it came up.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah,
okay?
I have no idea what happened.
All right, so let's get happy again. Now let's look into some magic cards. So I've got these 2 promos. Rite Aid had them. Thank you, Brent. Bravo. There's the news piece if you'd like to read it.
Okay.
So I got these 2 magic card packs from Rite Aid. They were on super sale. So it came with this promo for one. If it'll zoom, you have to do this and then back up.
Kiss.
Oh, kiss.
There we go.
That's one. And this one, which is the other, this is a dragon one. I like dragon magic cards. Focus. Here. So these 2 cards, and then I got 6 packs. I got 2 packs of Battle for Zendikar. I got 1 pack of Oath of the Gatewatch. I think this is the newest one. I got Return to Ravison. I got Fate Reforged. And then I think this is old. I think it's old Magic Origins. I think this came out last year sometime. Chris, I have Five Nights at Freddy pun to tell you. Should I tell you here or tell you? Tell me tomorrow. Tell me tomorrow. Okay, speaking of Santa Claus, there's a sneak preview of Claus and the Witch of Winter. Apparently, he's been trapped in the moon and ends up. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so let's open.
Boom Studios.
Oh, that's right. That you're talking about. He's talking about the Claus annual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or special or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to get that book. All right, so first token is a Thopter. A Thop. Well, it's on the floor now.
Just throwing magic cards.
No, it's a Thopter.
It's floor turn now.
Exactly. Got Dark Dabbling. Focus you. There's too many comics in the background. Got Shandar's Fury. I haven't seen anything that really... Oh, this one's going to catch everybody's eye. I like the artwork on this one. This is hard to do when you're in front of a camera. I like this one. It's a Charging Griffin. Macombre Waltz. Some ugly cards that come out of this series now. Orchid Spirit. This is nice. If it focuses. Thank you, Jay. I see you're sharing the article.
Mm-hmm.
The Gate. Which is still not focusing. I'm sorry, guys. The webcam it's focused too much on the comics back here. So I'm going to try my best. Alchemist Vial. Maybe from back here it works better. Nantuko Husk. Ooh, Lizard. Fellow Lizard. Leaf Gilder. That's nice, that one. Jorga Invocation. Concentrated by Blood. Okay, Brant. Valerian Warden.
These do have pretty art.
I love the art for Magic. That's the only reason why. Now, here's the rare card. Rare card is Evolutionary Leap, and the way you know it's a rare card is because it has that hollow on the bottom. Sometimes the rare cards are nice. And then we have a land card, which is Forest. I love land cards. They're really nice. All right, next pack. I'm just going whatever order I have. I put them down in. So the next one is Fates Reforged. I'm going to try to go a little bit. Jeez, open, please. These packs are just erupting in my hand. Token this time is Spirit.
Ooh. Are they like, so they're all elemental, I guess?
Sort of, yeah. All right, I'll show the land card. Ooh, I like this. Oh, this is a dual land. This is a water or earth. This is a Thornwood Fall.
Oh, show me a water one. Show me a water one.
No, it's a both. It's combined. See how it's red and blue? Cool. I love land cards for that reason. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get back to your comments. I promise.
I'll monitor the comments for now.
Sultai Skullkeeper. Okay, no, thank you.
No problem. Let me just open this up.
Ooh, I like Sandblast. I love this dragon.
That is pretty.
Jeskai Sage. Soulrai Ruin Mark.
Thank you guys for not spoiling the new Star Wars for anyone yet. Says Alan.
Do not spoil the new Star Wars for anyone yet, because I especially have not watched it. And that I don't want. That I don't mind spoilers after a week, but don't spoil it for everybody else right now. Fierce Invoke.
DN, wow. You ever try watching either of the Rudolph movies as an adult? It feels like a Grant Morrison book.
Yes, it does. Tenmer Ruin Mark.
And then PS. Oh,
So go ahead. What'd you say?
I'm just reading the comments. PS3 Wii Geek says the Magic the Gathering is pretty good. Kind of gone off it lately, though.
It's gone off because of Hasbro and they're screwing around with sales and whatnot. So I just buy it. I literally buy it for this, the picture you see here, and that's all. Well, not that picture specifically, but I mean, I wish I had a picture to show. I'll show you guys when we get closer to something I like, but you know, I buy it for the art. Welcome back.
Spoils. Anyone who spoils Rogue One goes on the naughty list.
That's right.
Yes.
I can't see it till next weekend. Do not spoil it.
So you can't even.
He doesn't play Magic the Gathering anymore?
Who doesn't play?
Okay, I'll call you Jordan. Sorry.
Arc Bond.
Bravo. Any opinion on Man in the High Castle season 2?
How do you know she watches that, dude?
He's taking a chance.
Philly as Superman?
Every attempt. Ooh, what a nice swamp card.
Who's the Superman person again?
Which one? Mine?
Philly as Superman?
Yes.
That's RJ.
That's Jade.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Armor Guard.
I like the Hallmark movies too, Jay.
I love the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I love them. What's wrong with the Hallmark Christmas movies?
Nothing. I like some of the ABC Family ones too when they're not too cheesy.
Oh look, it's Michael. Look, Mike's on the cast, everyone. There he is. Hi, Mike. Green Arrow.
No, his eyes aren't half closed, Chris.
Oh, his eyes are. Well, I'll animate them closed.
Well, he'd be falling asleep right about now.
Yeah.
I don't get why Mike falls asleep. He's missing out on all the fun. I'm not going to
represent him.
I'm not going to be called autistic again for reading off these cards. So if I can't read it or if I don't feel like reading it, I'm just going to show it because there are some really politically
Hallmark movie. Brent needs to watch the Hallmark movie about those red shoes, says Dean.
I don't want to be politically corrected, so I'm just going to show them because I was stumbling through the last pack. Ooh, I love Ruin Wing. Ruin Wing is next. This is the artwork I'm talking about right here. I'm going to get this close up.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay, that's cool.
That is nice. Yeah.
Ooh, Idiocy Skymark Rock. Not this one. See, I like Birds and Dragons and really cool. And there's another one after this.
Mr. Gretzky says my wife watches the Hallmark movies.
This one's another one I like the artwork on.
Because it's more like phonetically correct than politically correct, JK.
That is true. He's not wrong.
Okay, the rare card is this, but it doesn't have the...
MT Kaiser Sows. I don't know who that is. Am I the only one who thinks Michael looks like Jay Baruchel?
I can see that.
I can see that. He also looks like Fred Savage when he was younger.
Really?
You look like Fred. I look like Corey Matthews when I was younger.
Jay, what's a Hallmark movie? It's a channel where they play a lot of really cheesy Christmas movies.
Hey, again, I state they're not that bad.
When I went to it, it was bad.
Well, look again. Here's a token.
The movie I caught, it was like some snobby English prince or something and this one girl. And the scene I caught was like this one maid.
All right, here's a mix again of a basic land mountain.
Forever, like probably one of the funniest and most ridiculous moments that I've ever seen on television, where Christmas and then like the main girl's just like, why do you hate Christmas? And she just starts bawling, and then suddenly she likes Christmas. I don't know.
The dumbest movie I ever saw was the one where they were in the snow, where the girl ended up stuck in the snow globe.
See, I like Snow Globe.
Like Michael can't be in tonight.
That's the one where she ended up.
Tomorrow.
Wait, are we talking about? I'm not talking about the one where she ended up dating a friend of hers from high school, and then they ended up having a kid, and she had, and they thought.
Oh, you're talking about the one where she's actually stuck in a snow globe.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm talking about the one where she. The good one, the one I liked, was the one where she. It's like a Wonderful Life, but reversed. Yeah. If she married the guy and she had a daughter, and
right.
Yeah, no, that was good. I like that, especially the ending.
You're talking about the other one where she's literally stuck in a snow globe.
Right.
Chris just watched Santa with muscles.
Santa with muscles.
Wait, who said what now? Just watch Santa. No. That's a weird card.
DN says Hallmark is Lifetime, but with a coherent plot.
I like something. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm used to my mom watching that stuff.
Yeah, same here. It's something I picked
My grandmother watches it, so.
Your grandmother's about the same age as my mother.
Bravo, how is someone so young so cynical at this time of the year?
It's not cynical.
I'm not cynical.
She's very happy.
I just don't like the Hallmark marathon.
I'm waiting to get to that rare card. Oh, it's not a good rare card.
LOL, because the Article J, it made her mad. No, it didn't.
It triggered her.
The really bad ones are when the actors are not good.
Oh, that's when I can't. Oh, dear.
I watched one the other night. It was painful.
Gremlins 2 was interesting. I hope a female version of Gizmo.
Okay.
As Alan.
Hey?
Really?
Female version of Gizmo. Elemental.
That would be Gizmo.
Any opinion on the upcoming Dragon Ball Super dub?
No. No.
Any strong opinions on the Dragon Ball?
Absolutely no.
Series.
I've watched the Japanese version. They made Goku stupider than he's supposed to be. Anymore.
I don't watch
Dragon Ball.
I actually like Gremlins 2 more than the original, says DN.
I like both evenly.
I hope whatever.
Phoebe Cates.
Okay.
This is something you'd see in Resident Evil.
LOL, Jay, remember Fast Time at Ridgemont High?
That would be the famous Phoebe Cates movie. With a lot of famous actors.
I would die.
You have all the original voice actors from the dub, and I'm happy. Well, that's good that you have the original cast around still, Tevia, for that. And I was happy with D. Grayman kept the original dub cast from a while back, so.
I'd die if somebody who plays Magic comes on and sees me pull out like a super rare card and be like, "How could you just throw that down like that? What's wrong with you? Are you autistic?" Yes.
Speaking of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Judge Reinhold recently got arrested at the airport.
And the rare is the Beast.
Just tossing that out there.
The artwork for the dragons are awesome, I agree.
I agree. There's one more pack.
Did you guys hear the news about the WWE UK Championships and tournament they're doing next month?
Yes, another elemental.
I did. It popped up on my phone.
There. Isn't he?
Who?
Brand?
Oh, wow.
I didn't hear who you said.
Finn Balor.
Oh, is he? I don't know. I didn't actually look at it. I just heard about it.
Oh, okay. I saw he shared it on his Instagram.
Hey, watches all the
cool.
movies. All the movies, even the super predictable, cheesy ones.
So he gets all the comics and he watches all the movies.
Of course. It's Jay. What are you talking about? He's like on his fifth watching of Fuller House, and it just came out 2 weeks ago.
DN, by the way, Bravo Kaiser, so it's from the Usual Suspects. It's one of the best movies of the 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really seeing too many cards that I really truly like from this pack. These packs, honestly.
Did you guys know Kirk Douglas turned 100 a while back?
Yes.
Yep.
Last 2 cards. Oh, I like the last one. There's 1.
And Spartan.
And the rare one is Void Winnower. That's it. Those are all the cards. I'm glad I opened those packs. Now I can get rid of the cards and put them away.
I forgot to ask, but what was your reaction when you heard Young Justice is coming back? Oh, I'm happy.
No, you didn't forget what you didn't
didn't
forget to
up when
ask.
they do.
You asked at every single. You asked every single show, dude. Every single show. You did not forget to ask. We haven't reacted yet. So, Bravo, please react. That's a reaction. That's a reaction. Boom, boom. I guess she doesn't like it.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it too. I actually started watching season 1 again.
Yeah, me too.
I hope that they
I thought
do
Young
that.
Justice was cool.
Wait, say that again? Bravo, say again?
I thought Young Justice was cool, so.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought you said that before. She said Young Justice was cool. I have upside down cards.
He wants my reaction to them coming back. Kirk Douglas actually made me check Google for how many people live in triple digits. Apparently, it's around 2% of the percent. So 1 in 5,000 people.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting, Deanne.
I'm almost done fixing my cards. I'm just fixing them.
Watch WCPWDN.
WCPW?
I don't know.
What the heck is that?
One, we made Young Justice come back. Yes, we did. Now do that with Teen Titans. That was my favorite one. Do me a favor.
You know what?
Me and my sister's favorite one.
You know what? You know what? They brought back DuckTales. They brought back Young Justice. They brought back Powerpuff Girls, even though we didn't ask for it. They rebooted Teen Titans when we didn't ask for it. You know what I want brought back? Darkwing freaking Duck.
What?
Where is my Darkwing Duck?
Don't.
What?
What if they mess it up?
Then I'll find them, and they'll disappear, and new people will be taking over, and it's going to be a continuing cycle until they get it right. Then people won't disappear anymore.
Wow. Of my turtles back, or at least some sort of good turtle thing.
You mean you want the Nickelodeon cartoon to end and then a new incarnation to take over?
Yes, let it end quickly. It's such a terrible adaptation. I despise it.
Oh, I'm okay with the Nickelodeon Turtles. I'm not happy. I don't watch it on a religious basis, but I'm okay with it. Gap teeth not counted. I can't take the gap teeth. Brant,
the only thing...
I know you're laughing, Brant. I hear you. I can't take the gap teeth.
That's all I hear. It's about the teeth.
The only turtle-related thing that you showed me that was in 2003 that made me happy again was that comic, which, by the way, I haven't read in a very long time.
Oh, you missed it. Splinter turned Shredder, basically, and told the turtles to go off on their own.
Oh, I just spoiled it!
Yeah, why are you spoiling it, dude?
Because the place where she saw it isn't there anymore.
Oh, okay.
I know what Bravo's going to ask for Christmas. Dear Mom, I want volumes 1 through 5, and then all the single issues after volume 5 to be caught up on.
Fine, but you have to get them.
I have to buy them? I have them! They're right over there.
Then I want them.
Oh, mine. If I'm correct, and I think I am correct, reaches up.
They're mine now.
Nope. Sorry. You gotta kill me for them. Death or comics. Or Death for comics. You can't kill me. Jeez, where? Aha. Speaking of turtles, actually, this week it did come out.
Ah!
I like the cover. Very Christmassy. If the glare wasn't killing it. There we go.
That's cool. Definitely
I
cool.
love this. Kevin Eastman art.
It makes me so incredibly happy. It's mine now.
I now have to go out and Brent's flying! Yay! Let's look at Brent instead of looking at my ugly mug.
Yeah, I do want to apologize real quick. Lisa couldn't make the show tonight. Something came up, so I decided to fly since she's not here to ink.
She basically told Brent, you know what, Brent? I'm tired of being on the same show with you and Chris. You and Chris talk too alike now. So
Hey, I never said she said that was a bad thing.
I know. I'm just making sure it wasn't a bad thing.
I don't know.
He's
You have to ask
testing
her.
No, I'm not asking her.
You don't want to hear what she
I
has
don't
to
want to know
say.
the truth. I'd rather be ignorant and believe that she means that's a good thing. It is a good thing. More people should talk like me, and the world would be a great place. I know a Goofy movie will be on Media Madness one day. If it is, then you know where I'm going to be, because I loved a Goofy movie. The first
Max.
movie.
Gorge. What?
I love a Goofy movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Captain N and the Game Masters needs to make a reboot.
God, no!
It wasn't great, but it was
I don't
fun.
remember that. You know what show I remember, Brent? You might remember because of your brother. Did you ever watch Pirates of Dark Water?
I never watched it. I actually had
Why
a couple
does it
issues
sound
with the comic.
familiar to me?
It cannot sound familiar to you, Bravo. I'm 100% sure about that.
What? Pirates of...
Pirates of Dark Water. And yes, Brent, they did make a comic. Before Bravo said I was going to let... Yeah, they made a really nice comic. And I think the comic went further than the TV show. The TV show survived 1 season, 8 episodes. And that was it.
Wow.
I haven't seen this.
It's really good. I don't know why they ended it, though. You know
Was
what?
it on Boomerang or something?
No.
No?
Did they end it, Brent? Do you know what? You won't know why they ended it.
I wouldn't know.
I miss Goof Troop was another good cartoon. No, we don't need a reboot of it though. PS3. Why does he have to stand in the corner? What did he say? What did he say? I need to know what he said. What did he say? Jason, stand in the corner. Where is he?
Final Fantasy 15 looks good, Tevia.
Where? What did he say? Jay, what did PS? Never seen a Goofy movie. Oh, never seen a Goofy movie. Yes, go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner and contemplate your life and what you missed out on.
You can still see it. It's online somewhere, I'm sure.
Everywhere. I'll link you a website that'll have it 100%. I love Mystic Knights. Mystic Knights. Why does that sound familiar, Brent?
I don't know.
Sounds familiar, but it's not kicking. It's not kicking anything with me.
No, not me either.
Yep, it's true. Alan said we're probably the only two that know that show. Best voice acting in the movie is still Petey's dad.
What?
I don't know. I'm reading comments. Beast Wars was awesome.
I love Beast Wars.
I liked it when they finally confirmed a lot of stuff.
Like,
I'm sorry, something popped up for me because I was on Facebook. I liked when they confirmed about Optimus Prime being in the ship and that they were in the past. Like when they started explaining stuff and it wasn't just like a random planet that they crashed on. They crashed on Earth in the past. I like that. Symbiotic Titan? No, I never saw Symbiotic Titan.
I've never even heard of that.
I'll have to watch later, Alan, because I'm doing the live show now. I had a lot of Beast War toys.
Yeah, well, my brother did.
Bravo, did your brother have Transformer toys? Bravo?
Yeah?
Does your brother collect Transformers?
No.
I didn't think so. I want to make sure. It is a Saban show in the Power Ranger type. Fox Kids said, oh, it was in Ireland. Well, that's why. Who remembers?
Which one? The Mystic Knights or the other one?
I think it was Mystic Knights.
Ah.
Gundam, yes. I've watched Gundam Wing, the original. I've watched Gundam the one with the Shining Gundam. I just don't remember the name of it. And me and Jeremy attempted to try the newest Gundam, and yeah, we didn't make it past 5 episodes.
I've never seen Gundam.
I wonder if I can sit through it.
You will not be able to sit through it, Bravo. It is very headache-driven political shit, and all you're there for is the frickin' mech fights, and you only get 5% of that.
Hmm.
At least that's how I feel. It's like, I'm here for the mech fights, and all I'm getting is the government and the princess and my life. And there's like 2 new ones every year. Gundam Blood. It was Blood something. Full-blooded Gundam or something.
Which Gundam? There's like 2. Okay, you already read that.
Bravo's on it. Bravo's going to tell us which 2 are out, and I'll tell you which one I saw. Zoids! Zoids was good. I wish
I still have the metal Transformer toys from when I was a kid.
So do I. I do too. I have a few. Not many, but I have a few.
I'm rewatching G Gundam. That's the one with the shining fingers.
Yes! I watched G Gundam. I enjoyed that. That was a little less political and more fun to it.
I wish I had a few of my Transformers toys still.
Street Shark.
Iron Blood Orphans or something like that.
Yes, I watched that. That's the one I watched. I couldn't take it.
Didn't we also get a sequel to Beast Wars called Beast Machines?
Yes.
Yes. Didn't watch that.
I did.
And Ryan's in the chat. What's up, Ryan? Mike is not here tonight. He is busy doing other things. Street Sharks. Brent, I watched Street Sharks. Did you watch Street Sharks?
I watched some of Street Sharks.
Vin Diesel was in one of the commercials for the toys, you know.
Really?
Yes. He was the one that played with the shark toys in the middle of the cartoon.
Seriously? I did not know
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, dude, you got to see a video of it. It's hilarious. He doesn't have, like, the muscles, so he's, like, a thin guy. It's hilarious how different he was.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Old cartoons, everybody. We love old cartoons. And when they don't ruin them in the reboots, we like the reboots as well. Comedy Central destroyed my Futurama. Very sad.
What do you mean?
Comedy Central's Futurama?
It was not the same?
Not the same.
How so?
Didn't.
It was forced haha instead of organic haha. And a lot more stupid. It was a lot more Family Guy-esque jokes and less Futurama-esque jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Voltron got a reboot, and that was great. I agree with you.
That, yes.
I love Voltron.
I've only seen one episode of that. So.
Hanna-Barbera stuff.
I only saw one episode.
I did too.
Oh, yeah, I love forced haha. And you're going into... Now, Jordan, you're going into filming, and you say you love forced haha. That's going to make me question watching your show. If you
guys remember Gundam Seed?
I remember Gundam Seed. I only watched one episode of it, though, at the time. I watched a lot of different Gundams, but never did I ever see a full Gundam series. If we're playing Never Did I Ever. I never sat through and watched an entire Gundam Wing series. That was sarcasm. I hate forced laughing. I know. I'm pushing, man. That's all. Pushing button.
Here is a pic of the Mystic Knights, Chris. They aired here in America.
Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll remember through a picture.
I still watch the Smurfs and Snorks. Just brought some Gundam or watched or read.
I 100% am now sure I never watched Mystic Knights.
Thundercats got a reboot. I've heard good things about it.
Keep hearing about it.
I miss 80s, 90s cartoons, Centurions, Silverhawks, Visionaries, Thundercats, He-Man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The right way, but also the reboots weren't as good. What, Brent?
I didn't care for the Thundercats reboot. But then I
didn't like the Thundercats. No.
I never really got into the original Thundercats, though. So
You know the weird thing is, Brent, I never, thinking back, I remember a lot of He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that many episodes of Thundercats, so I don't think I watched it half as much as I thought I did. Maybe like 6 or 7 episodes. He-Man, I remember a lot of episodes. Same thing with Transformers. I remember a lot of different episodes. Thundercats, not so much.
Yeah. I watched very little Thundercats.
Oh, we have a 4th J now.
4th J.
J Rock.
How are we going to keep track of all these goddamn J's?
Well, this one has a hashtag.
Oh, hashtag J.
Hashtag
Okay.
J.
Okay, so we got J, B,
Oh,
J,
Jessica
little
Thompson's
J,
here.
and hashtag J.
Hashtag J.
Muppet Babies and Tiny Toons dominated my afternoons. Says Alan.
Muppet Babies. Oh, I could still watch them today because they had the best Star Wars references.
They're remaking that one, Muppet Babies.
Yes, they are.
He-Man got a reboot twice, did it?
Yep.
Yeah, and it sucked.
It's
Both
not
of
time
them.
for another one, it seems.
No, if they didn't get it right the first time, and they didn't get it right the
The
second,
first 2 times.
then no. I think
One
we're
of them-
done.
One of them wasn't that bad. I don't remember which one.
I don't remember which one either. I only watched one of the reboots.
I started watching cartoons from the very late 90s onwards.
I think Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was the best thing that happened to Scooby-Doo since Zombie Island. Isn't that the stupid version of Scooby-Doo now where they put in the stupid jokes?
Hulk cartoon was good. Never seen it. Though I will say this, lately I'm more fond of the Hulk, so yeah, there's that.
I used to love Impossibles and Hong Kong. Oh, I love Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Number 1. Yep. Ah, I love that theme song. Beetleborgs. I remember Beetleborgs. Beetleborgs was the best, man.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
I had both Beetle Bonders at one time. Now I don't have them anymore. They're in the attic somewhere.
That show was weird.
It was weird, but it was fun.
It was strange, man.
I didn't know Hulk
Freaked me
even had
out.
a series in 82.
Hulk had a series in 82 and in the 90s.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Beetleborgs. Never heard of that.
That was an interesting show from the 90s. It's very Power Ranger-esque.
Yes.
90s Power Ranger-esque.
Only they were little kids instead of teenagers.
Right.
Bear in the Big Blue House. I remember that.
I loved Bear in the Big Blue House. Especially the ending where they sang to the moon. That was nice.
Hashtag Jay says, I used to hate Wolverine and the X-Men cartoons. After rewatching now, I think it's not bad. I'm glad you had a change of heart because I love both of those.
I actually have the DVD set of Wolverine and the X-Men full series.
Wait, no, I don't. I have 90s X-Men cartoon.
I want the 90s X-Men card. DR Troopers, I remember that. New Voltron has...
Metroid?
I like it, but they changed a lot of things. Well,
They did, but it wound up working to me.
you know what was actually on TV? And I watched a little bit of it before doing the live show today. Spider-Man.
Who?
Spider-Man 1.
Nice.
Tobey Maguire. Oh,
Wolverine and the X-Men was awesome.
I miss Tobey Maguire Spider-Man number 1 and 2. I could deal without 3.
That's be cool. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is a darker reboot that pays homage to films like Nightmare on Elm Street and H.P. Lovecraft mythology. Oh, that's
I
cool.
probably don't like it.
Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Arg, Real Monsters, Angry Beavers, and You Aren't Afraid of the Dark.
I have 2 of those.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I have the Real Monsters and Angry Beavers. I still need Hey Arnold.
90s X-Men was awesome. My old favorites were Hulk in the 90s, Radioactive Spider-Man, 90s X-Men, and the Power Rangers.
Real Monsters scared me as a child.
The shows are starting to repeat itself because a lot of people are starting to realize it's all the same old shows as children.
Unreal Monsters didn't scare me as a kid. What cartoon really? You know, the Monster Squad when I was a little kid kind of freaked me out. Rocko's Modern Life. I have that on DVD. I love Rocko's Modern Life.
I used to love Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends before I realized it aged horribly.
It did age horribly. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna look it up.
Think of your Uncle Mike and then, yeah. A show he'd love. Ultra Force.
Oh boy, that did not age well.
No, it didn't. Doug,
For you.
only the Nickelodeon Doug, Jesse. I would not watch the Disney Doug. The Beast was very loud. That was the only thing he jarred me. Wheel Warriors? I don't remember that.
It doesn't matter if it's aged horribly, you can still enjoy it.
It's a retro. That's what we call retro. Kablam.
I like Doug, what it was on Nickelodeon.
I could see.
I was scared of Beauty and the Beast as a kid. X-Men Evolution, yes, that was really good times.
I love that. Brand, you ever watch Kablam? You
just watched Ultra Force on YouTube. Now I want comics.
No, Brand, Kablam was the one where you're in a comic book and it was like several different things.
Several different things. I don't know what you mean.
It was several different.
I've seen Daria. I like Daria.
I'm trying to remember all of them, but one of them was about these figures, and one of them was Meltman.
Jesse Johnson.
No, I don't know what you're talking
Somebody help me ringing a bell with Brand if he knows Kablam. Run through a few shows on Kablam for me.
Does anybody know who Jessie is, or I've never seen her before?
Could somebody help me with Kablam, explaining it to Brand? I love Daria. Okay. I watched Mystery Lost City. The Tick. Who didn't like The Tick? Tick was like my Saturday morning cartoon of choice.
If animation brings comic books to television, that was Kablam.
That doesn't help. You got to tell you what shows are on it. Action League Now. Remember Action League Now with the figures, Brand?
No.
Damn. Brent, you could totally do the voice of, oh God, the guy that was really strong. He's super strong and super naked. Oh God, what was his name? What was the?
I love the Angel episode, the end.
Ouchies!
There was actually a cool edgy show
I
about
could
a
totally
female
get
superhero.
I could totally get Brent
bring up,
going.
but I can't remember the title.
Brent, you should go ouchies.
No.
Aww. Because every time I got hurt or every time something happened, he went, ouchies!
I have to hear it. I can't just...
You can't just do it. I agree, yeah. I wish I had the freaking clip.
Yeah, there was it was like a female superhero, and she was like a male teacher during the day. It's an American show.
Oh, cool.
Do any of you know that? I can't remember the title.
It will hit something. Rocket Power. That was another good one. The Flesh. Thank you. The Flesh. Brand can play The Flesh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have to watch the show. Although maybe I'm remembering the voice wrong because it has been several years. The ouchies I could definitely say is Brant, but everything else might not fit. It even has Mike's blue spots on it. Cat Dog was okay. Inspector Gadget. I liked it for a time, and then things kind of got a little... The theme song, however, I could get into all the time. You know what we need? Another Howard the Duck movie.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on, Brand. Howard the Duck was a great movie.
Nope.
Sure.
I can't say that without laughing. Don't, Bravo, you never saw the movie.
And the Michael Bay TMNT movie was the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah.
If you're in a world that is run by Grant Morrison, where everybody thinks like Grant Morrison.
I'm just saying, by your justification that Howard the Duck is a good movie.
Ah, I see what you did there. I just like the girl that was in it, that was the star. I had a crush on her for a
Tia
time.
Thompson?
Yeah.
That's the future girl.
Yeah. But she looked cool as a rocker. I had a thing for rocker girls when I was a kid.
I see.
Come on, it was cool. Oh, come on. You're going to say I'm wrong?
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said I see.
SWAT Cats. I remember SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats. I never watched it, but I know of it.
Oh, legit.
What I'm talking about is something called Cyber 6 or something.
My mother is calling me right now.
Hi, Mom! I love you, Mom! Oh, you took the call, I think.
No, I didn't. It's still ringing.
I thought you took... Well, pick it up and talk. Oh, but then again, I don't want anything personal. But you should just pick it up and be very general. Be like, hi, Mom.
Hello? Hey.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm currently on a live show.
Say hi!
Yeah. They said hi.
Hashtag
She said hi. Hello, everybody.
13 people
You
say
guys check
hi.
the show out.
13 people
show
said
you
hi
might
to
like
you,
it.
Mom.
Everybody in the comments, hashtag hi, Brant's mom.
They said hi, Brant's mom.
I like Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
She said hello, Brant's friends. All right, I'll call you when it's over. I love you too. Bye. Well, there you go. That happened.
Oh, God. That was good. Because everyone thought, like, if everyone thought like Grant Morrison would think, we could travel to other dimensions by speaking to Alan while high.
What?
Huh? Maybe aliens. I thought that said Alan.
Aliens.
Aliens.
That makes more
I
sense.
say Alan. Why Alan? What makes Alan so special?
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Jay said, hi, Miss Fowler. I like Little Bear. Little Jay. I like Little Bear. Dragonflies was okay.
What?
Dragonflies. The cartoon Dragonflies.
I don't think I ever saw that one either.
It was a very weird cartoon that was made. You know how certain cartoons were made for toys?
Yeah.
That's Dragonflies. It was made just to promote the toys.
Well, that was pretty much every 80s cartoon.
The NGN. Alan Mullins is the key to everything. Well, his father is Santa Claus.
Apparently, yeah. He's got proof, he said.
He sent me the picture.
Oh, did he really?
Just because I believe in the ancient alien theory doesn't mean I know how to do that. If I did, I'd be at Chris's house every weekend. This is true. I like Franklin. The kids in my daycare like watching that all the time when I work there. Hey, it's Franklin. Come into my house. Brant doesn't know this song.
Nope.
I know it.
They need to bring back the best of Disney Afternoon. Darkwing Duck, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and Gargoyles.
And
just not screw them up.
Tailspin.
I agree. Brother Bear was actually a TV show?
You gotta bring back Tailspin too.
Oh my God, yes. I was actually telling my mom when I was telling the DuckTales was coming back. She's like, what about those other cartoons like that one with Baloo and the plane? I'm like, Tailspin? She's like, yes, that. I'm like, yeah, they need to bring that back.
I loved Cloud Kicker. He was my favorite.
He was the best. He was like Robin. He literally was Baloo's Robin.
Yep. OVA Tailspin.
And Bravo is oh yo. Sorry, I have to. Whenever I hear oh yeah, I gotta do the
OVO.
Huh? What?
Tailspin. Look it up. That's another cartoon you should have watched as a child.
Huh? One more time?
Tailspin.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Grant
It's all the
Morrison,
Jungle Book characters, only cooler.
yeah, and no Mowgli. Thank God.
Oh, I see it. I've seen this.
The film, and it's one of the most effed up books I've ever seen. Well, that's Grant Morrison, and that's why we don't read Grant Morrison.
Except for Claws. Or Claws.
Claws, yes.
It bums me a lot too. The animation is getting faded out. Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Even Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is 3D, and my son loves it, and I'm like, why can't it be a cartoon? No, it did not, Tevia. Not get an animated series, unfortunately. It was going to. Jumanji. Jumanji.
Oh.
Speaking of Tailspin, Don Carnage was an awesome villain. Yes, he was. I love Tailspin. So did I, Jay. I loved it. I think it's on DVD, if I'm not mistaken. And if it is, I have to get that for my son, and I have to get Chippendale Rescue Rangers if it's on DVD. Anybody who wants to get me something for Christmas, don't even think about me. Think about my son. Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Looney Tunes, and Darkwing Duck. But as I was saying, if Michael Bay gave me the opportunity to work on one of his films, I would, even if he's a crazy explosion. Well, then God bless you, man, because I wouldn't work with him. You couldn't pay me enough.
Over my dead body.
Ah!
Yeah, Alan, I got your card yesterday, man. I'm sending yours out next week. We're waiting for Cindy to get her check, and then we're going to send out all the cards for Christmas. Blue, Louie, and Khan. Wasn't there somebody else that moved from Jungle Book over there, though? I could swear somebody else from Jungle Book. Yeah, right. Bagheera didn't move either. That's right.
I guess it was just those three.
But those were the three coolest, so.
Yeah.
And Khan was killed and then somehow survived and made it as a big Lex Luthor business. Khan reminded me, Jay, tell me if I'm wrong, he reminded me of Lex Luthor in the 80s.
What about the snake?
Businessman. No, he never came back.
He didn't come back either?
No snake. Looney Tunes was also good. Totally forgot about that one. Oh, man, you can't forget about Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is the best.
Or Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons was good. I remember that when I was a kid. Bravo, you might remember Tiny Toons a little bit.
I do. I know what they are. And for those of you who are wondering, it's 11:30.
What wouldn't I watch? Wait, what wouldn't I watch? Which show? Oh, yeah, because Chris wouldn't watch those shows. Which shows? Oh, look, it's a pain in the butt. He's decided to grace us with his not presence and presence. Everybody's mad at you. They don't want to talk to you anymore. Animaniacs. I like Animaniacs.
Yay! I like Dexter's Lab.
What about Freakazoid? Nobody said Freakazoid.
Try to forget about Freakazoid.
MT, that's cool. MT, everybody is a fan of something else. You know, I could live through watching the Mario Brothers, but apparently nobody else can.
I did it. It's fine.
I wouldn't mind sitting through a Mario Brothers movie again. It doesn't bother me. I like John Leguizamo.
Oh, I thought you meant the TV show.
I could sit through that any day.
I didn't like that.
With pleasure. You didn't like the TV show?
No.
I love the TV show. Mario!
I like the Super Mario World cartoon, too.
I have to get those on DVD still. Michael saw them. Now we got to get them.
It's Super Mario World. It's a blast from the past. I don't know why it was Jamaican, but whatever.
It fit because Mario at the time was very, because of the tail and everything, it just fit. For some reason, it just fit. I remember. If I can make it through Godzilla TV series, I can make it through anything. What was wrong with the Godzilla cartoon TV series? It was pretty good.
Oh, Godzuki.
And Godzuki. I like Godzuki. Donkey Kong had a TV show. Yes, he did. I enjoyed that TV show. Just watched Jungle Book movie on Netflix and did not disappoint.
Oh, hey, you're back!
What happened? What? Who's back? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm back! What's up? Who's back?
I looked away and Uncle Michael's here now.
Yes,
Okay.
it is I.
The great and powerful Oz.
Wait, say that again?
I said the great and powerful Oz. He said it is I, so never mind.
I understood what you meant, but I'm trying to think of a good way to say no. Never. Couldn't happen. Small fries. You know why the great and powerful Oz was a big head? Because that
he
was the
hiding
only thing
behind
big
the
on
curtain.
him. Now shut up, Oz.
No, he was hiding behind the curtain.
Just like you hide behind the curtain.
We'll hide behind old curtains.
There, we don't have. There are no curtains.
Yeah, there are.
Where?
Outside.
Outside.
Why would they be
Why would
outside?
you have a curtain outside?
They have magical curtains
But
outside.
what do you need a magical curtain outside for?
To hide.
You don't need to hide outside.
He's back, everyone.
Everybody go look for the magical curtains outside.
In your backyard somewhere, apparently. What the hell is wrong with you?
You might have to dig a bit,
You might have read too much Green Arrow.
but you'll find something.
Don't look behind that curtain. The curtain. Mike's logic with curtains outside. That's gonna be a movie one day. Mike and the outside curtain.
Mike's logic with curtains outside.
Now today we're going to talk about these curtains. This curtain is so magical that once you step through it, you will go into a magical land where there's
It's called
lots of
Narnia.
stuff. Shut up. Where there are lots of stuff, and you will go there and you will eat pudding until you get more chocolate. And that is my logic.
Mike, did you take a class with Grant Morrison?
Did you?
No, but it sounds like you sure did. That is definitely a Grant Morrison book in the making.
Okay, but I'm not Grant Morrison.
It could be. You think Alan Moore will ever dress up like Santa Claus? I don't think so.
Wait, who now dressed up? Oh, Alan.
Oh, I hate when shows end like that. And like what? Oh, when they don't tie up loose ends. Yes, Fred Savage. He loves pudding like his brother. Yeah, we agree that you look like Fred Savage.
Okay.
Well, Chris agreed.
Oh no, who was the guy that we said he looked like? I'm sorry. In the comments.
Jay Baruchel, or however you say his
He
name.
looked like Jay Baruchel.
If I saw his face, I would know him.
I don't remember what he was been in.
Michael, what are some of your favorite cartoons you grew up with? Same like he did.
Teletubbies.
No. Tiny
You already admitted it.
cartoons, you dimwit.
Well, we talked about Bear in the Big Blue House, so technically puppets do count.
They're not cartoons. They are.
Oh, the
real-
Muppets! You remember the Muppets TV
You
show?
mean the baby?
Of course I do.
No. The Muppets, where they ran a stage.
Oh, that one. That would have phenomena. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was the most sensational.
exactly. Until they ruined it and put it on HBO.
They ruined it before that. They ruined it on ABC.
I'll let you continue, Michael. They ruined it when Jim Henson passed away. That's when it got ruined. Would you agree, Brad?
The way they're doing it now.
Yeah, probably.
Now, Michael.
Yeah, I was just saying the cartoons like the Ninja Turtles, which we both grew up with.
Uh-huh.
Transformers a little bit here and there. We did grow up with Transformers. I can't remember. Oh, Little Bear, the Nick Jr. shows and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and there was Arthur also.
Uh-huh.
And it's not a cartoon, but I loved Mr. Rogers. Everybody loved Mr. Rogers.
Hello, neighbor.
No.
I enjoyed all of these.
And Shining Time Station was another good one.
That
I was watching.
I don't remember that one.
Thomas
the
was,
Tank.
it was before Thomas and Friends, like after Shining Time Station.
Well, of course I remember Thomas the Tank Engine.
Ben 10, I watched the first season of MT. I like Ben 10. It was nice.
I did not.
I wouldn't watch it after that though, because things kind of got a little.
Oh yeah, the
weird.
Nickelodeon shows, right? Cat Dog and all those other things. Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
What other cartoons? Do we have any cartoons?
You grew up with Rocco and Ren and Stimpy. Oh, no, you were Ren and Stimpy and
Ren
Angry
and
Beavers.
Stimpy. I wish I could get those DVDs.
You were Angry Beavers all the way.
I got Angry Beavers though.
I know. I'm just saying.
We have it now.
You know what I'd love to get on DVD, and I told you about it. It's on my Christmas list. I'd love to catch up on Pokemon.
I'm watching Pokemon Sun and Moon right now, if that's what you mean.
I'm not acknowledging Sun and Moon. When X and Y ended, where Ash tipped his hat to the audience and then shut the door, and it said, you know, all ends are beginnings. Yeah, that was the end for me, because the new anime, the new animation style, what the hell?
I thought it was after he said goodbye to Rich, whoever it was, with his Pikachu.
Serena.
Serena.
And
Yeah,
Tisha.
Pikachu.
Yeah, she kissed him. Ash gets all the girls, from Misty down to Serena. Every girl has had a crush on Ash, except that little girl, but that would have been freaky.
Very.
Yeah.
But I want to go
I
back.
don't see Ash's appeal.
I don't see Ash's appeal at all. He's annoying. I like Red's appeal. Now, Red, I can...
More people
You said Red is not.
More people got to see the appeal in N. N is beautiful and gorgeous. And Cynthia.
Okay, N. I know who he is. And X and Y. But I have a lot to catch up on because...
N isn't from X and Y.
Isn't he? Or is he black
N
and
is from
white?
black and white.
Black and white, okay.
Hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
In a Jamaican accent. You got to do it in a Jamaican accent. Hey, when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet.
You sound like an Italian woman.
Oh, the hey, yeah, that kind of gave it away a little
And I
bit.
say, hey, hey. That's what Mr. Rapper sound like.
Page is done, and it's as done as it's getting. I like it. Yay! Page is done.
It's gorgeous.
More.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous, darling. It's gorgeous. What it's print. Actually, I gotta admit something. Looking at this picture, I cannot wait for the artwork on my. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but I can't wait for the. Let me put it this way: I can't wait for the last issue, because if he can draw that pose, that way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun watching those last couple of the last two issues come out. Wouldn't you agree, Brant?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be fun.
I can't express to you guys how excited I am for when issues 3 and 4 come out. I cannot express enough to you that. I'm excited for 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, where things start to really... How would you put it, Brant? Where
It starts to shift. It shifts into the heroic aspect of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you guys are going to be like... We're going to have posters for days for those 2 issues, I'm positive. I love Lucas's artwork. I can't promote him. Guys, if you want to know about Lucas, you can go over to the Last Ember Press Patreon. It was a post ago now, I believe, right, Brant?
Yeah, it was last Friday's post.
It was last Friday's post. Man, we love Lucas, and I think is Lucas going to be working on anything else with us, Brant?
Yeah, a top secret project that if you're a patron, you already know about, but we're kind of keeping it under wraps right now.
Don't keep my artist busy. I need him on my book first.
No, absolutely. This is in between when he's working on something.
I know. Dude, I will say this without spoiling too much. Lucas works really good and really fast.
Yep.
Dare I say he took a month?
Yeah, it wasn't long at all. He was knocking those pages out like crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's a talented artist. He's a fast artist, and he's a good artist. I would recommend him to anyone who wants an artist for a comic book. You go to Lucas. You go to Lucas, and you will get the best artwork ever. I love his artwork. When I saw the first page of my book, you always get nervous. First comic book, so first, you get nervous because it's like, I don't know this guy really well. I don't know if his artwork is going to be what I've dreamt up. And I saw those first. I think he sent us the first 4 pages, and I was like, wow. Number 1, the way he drew my main character, wow. The way he envisioned Mac, I will admit my vision of him was different, but this vision is better.
Yeah, I think we had him take a couple of wrinkles out.
Yeah.
It was like a very minor adjustment, though.
Mm-hmm. And it's perfect because I can't talk about who Mac is yet. When the first story comes out, I'll give more in-depth character details. But let's just say it doesn't matter what Mac looks like because that's how Mac's going to look from now on, period.
Yep.
And there's a reason for it. We'll get into that later on. When the website comes up, what I'm thinking about doing is making a profile page on my website. And as we introduce new characters, doing like a secret files thing. Like, you remember what they did, Brant, back in the DC books where they made them once a year and it had like a little secret file picture and then it had like the rundown of their specs and then like a little bio book thingy?
Yeah.
Something like that I'm thinking about doing for all the characters.
Oh, wow, that would be cool.
And he's going to have one. All the characters that are in the book that you guys saw that was on the colored page. I think that was last week also. That was part of Lucas's post, right?
Yeah, there was a clip of it there. Yeah.
Right. You're going to get, once the website comes up, I promise you guys are going to love it. And it's all going to be on lastemberpress.com. So LEP, lastemberpress.com is where you guys need to be now. So when 529 kicks off, it's going to be in LEP. So if you're on Last Ember Press, you're going to find out about it there first.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
And as Alan shared the link, LEP, yes, Last Ember Press. That is the home base for everything. Inside LEP is 529, Sparked, the Emberverse, as Bram puts it, and then just Last Ember Press in general, I believe. Am I right?
That's correct.
Yeah, I got it right. I like the art he does, the details. Well, like the way the shirt lays out. I know, right? The crinkles of he's good at that.
Mm-hmm.
And even the walls and the lights and everything, like the detail to like how a classroom really looks. Anybody can make a well-polished, clean-looking classroom. That's the way a classroom is supposed to look, though, because classrooms are old unless you're part of a new school.
Yeah. He doesn't overdo it, but he adds enough texture so you can get the feel for it too. I like that.
I'm going to hide Lucas away from Marvel and DC. You guys are not allowed to have him, ever. Stay away from my artist. Period.
Don't tell them no.
Just stay away from my artist. Because Lucas, I love his art.
Yes.
I can't say, it's up to Lucas, but as long as Lucas is on board, I want him on my book for as long as we can have him because I love his art and he has all the characters so on point. It's perfect. Yeah. I can't wait till we get into other characters. I'd love to tease others, but I'm not going to do that because I want to get the first arc out first. That's the most important.
Right.
Do we have a foreseeable possibility yet, Brant, for issue 1?
It's looking like early next year at this point, just because. Yeah, I don't want to throw out a date and then something holds.
No, I wanted
2017, right?
Yeah, 2017, absolutely.
Well,
early 2017. No, yeah.
There, Brent, you finish and then I'll say it.
I just said early 2017.
What I would like to do is get all 4 parts out in 2017. There it is. That's the full picture. Brant colored this, and could I give the background story on it?
Sure.
Lisa said no.
Oh, she said no?
Didn't she? Or did she say she liked it? Didn't she say she wanted to change colors?
Yeah, I actually darkened them up from the first time you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit brighter. Yeah, she's going to change everything just because that's what colors do. They start with a darker tone and kind of build up from there. And I don't know what else she's going to change. She's the colorist.
Like a change as well.
What's that?
Color change. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think honestly, I like the skin tones for most of them. I like the hair tone for all of them, except I know there was one in particular, without saying a name, that wanted to be changed, and I agreed with that on the Slack when we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But clothes, I think, look good. I have no problem with the clothes whatsoever. So
of course you don't. You're in Superman colors, more or less.
I was talking about everybody's, though. Even the purple is good.
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, I don't know. I purposely put you in the Superman colors just because.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That looks like, I swear, Lucas got my character spot on. I'm going to share, I scanned pictures from a friend of mine who did pictures way back when I was a kid, and I wasn't going to make this a comic book.
Mhm.
When 529 and the first story arc comes out, I'll, if with permissions from, of course, Brand, because I'm the one that shared them with him and shared them with the artist, I'll see if I can get the original pictures for first, like premature comic stage, pictures, and I might put them on like an archive of old pictures from way back when.
Yeah. To answer Mr. Gretzky about Crimson Badge, we're hoping early 2017 as well for the first issue. We really are excited about that one. We want it to come out.
I love how Brand switched it. We're really excited about Crimson Badge, but
No, we're excited about all our projects. I'm just saying we've been talking about Crimson Badge.
I'm picking on you.
I know we've actually been talking
together.
about Crimson Badge the past couple of days, though. It's kind of funny that it was brought up. But all 4 scripts are already written. We have them in hand. We have character sketches. We're just we're ready to move on to that as soon as we get back in production in the new year.
And I will say, in the new year also, once we get the first story arc completely done, from now on, Celestial Falcon, we will have completely done. This way we can produce all of it all at once and get things moving along strong. But guys, again, every little bit helps. Patreon, your support is always, a plus. So if you have any extra and would like to help support Celestial Falcon, Last Ember Productions, all of that. I put Last Ember and 529 Studio together because I call it Last Ember Productions. Good for me. Last Ember Press and 529 Studios, we are working together on the same Patreon. So if you want to support my characters, if you want to support Fireside Tales characters, if you want to support all the stuff that we're doing on Last Ember Press, go to Last Ember Press. You can donate as little as $1 a month or as much as $20.
You can donate whatever, even if you don't want any of the rewards. That's the way Patreon works. You can whatever you want. You can give. I think you can give less than $1. Just the rewards things start at $1.
JLS Comics says that image would look good on an Art of LEP hardcover book. Hey, we might do that. I mean, if you guys give us enough support, we might actually do an Art of LEP. That sounds cool. Lost Bravo, yeah.
That would be cool.
That's the idea, JLS. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, DN. Donations go up to $30 US.
Thank you, Dean.
Welcome back, Bravo. But I have a lot of really great. Now, I'm not, again, all I'm going to say is the more support we have, the more we can do. And with my universe, I have a humongous, don't think that I have one story and done. I have a gigantic, I showed Brant and he could attest to it. I have a gigantic archive that Brant wants to strangle me because we have to redo it all. But I do have a gigantic archive of stories for these characters before I even have to worry about writing something new. So I have a lot that I can do before I have to worry about writing new content. But I'm going to probably, for myself, start working in the future a bit and getting the story moving forward a bit.
Hey, can I answer Jordan's question about script writing?
Absolutely.
Okay, he said, is script writing for comics easy? I looked over the ones on Patreon. It's quite different to how TV and film scripts are done. Yeah, it's kind of it's an interesting hybrid style of writing.
Brant's teaching me it because I write the TV screenplay form, and now Brant is teaching me little bits at a time how to transition into comic books because I'm driving him nuts with that as well.
Yeah, like screenwriting, you have to write descriptions and stuff, but it's instead of like fade to this or whatever, it's exterior this. You have to actually, because you're working with an artist, you have to
tell them what to draw.
Yeah, you have to give artistic instructions and descriptions
sound so hard.
of what's in the panels to the artist and stuff. So it's just it's you kind of have to picture it in your own mind, but at the same time kind of let the artist have their freedom with it as well. So it's not hard per se, but it takes some getting used to if you're coming from a different style of writing to it.
That's what I was just going to say. It's not hard, but come from screenwriting, which I've done all my life. Yeah, it's a little difficult to make the transition because it's kind of like not riding a bike. It's kind of like learning how to write one way and then having to learn how to write a completely different way. And Bravo, I agree. It's not that hard, but at the same time, it depends how long you're writing in one form. It's something you gotta tune yourself back.
It's also a different kind of pacing because in film and stuff you can fit a lot of different things into a scene than you can with a panel because it's static imagery. So you have to really be careful of what you focus on, because you can only do one action in a panel, as opposed to where, you know, a live action thing, you're doing like several actions. So you have to really kind of boil it down and pick out that most important action, or, you know, whatever for your scene, and focus on that.
And now to answer #JRocks question, he says, nice, what is the story about? My story is about, and it focuses on main character Chris, who is the guy in the red right there. It focuses around 5, I would say teenagers, because they're in high school. The story takes place...
6. There's one in the background.
There's 5.
You said 5. 6.
That guy doesn't count. That guy's not part of the team. Don't screw with me, man. I know how many characters I created, and you're like, oh, there's 6 guys. I'm like, what do you mean?
Dude, he is part of the team. What are you thinking?
Fran.
Okay.
Now you got me thinking. It is 5.
It's 6. We added one.
Wait a minute.
We added the girl.
Oh shit.
That's 5.
No, wait. No, stop screwing with me a moment. Wait.
There are 6. Dude, there's 6 on that page right there.
I know, but...
Unless that one in the back holding the basketball menacingly is a character, that's only 5.
Yeah, he is a character.
He is a character. I'm trying to remember. That's right. It was 5, and we added the girl who's 6.
Right.
Well, now I feel very... Let me...
That's 5.
Hank added this character, and I love her because of the way he injected her into the story, literally seamlessly, and it flows so perfectly with the story. So, it's 5 teenagers. They're just going into high school, and the 5 of them are met with a very interesting proposition. I'm going to go with the generalized, and then we'll go into the main character. The story does have a main character, one person focal point, but in the beginning, it focuses on all 6 characters. That you see 5 of them here. And the 6 teenagers are given the proposition of the world is not exact. There are things that go on in the dark, in the shadows, that the world doesn't know about. There is a threat, a demonic threat. And who they are, or how they're defined as their characteristics, give them the ability to encompass powers that are given to them by a source that I don't want to label yet. And they get these powers, and they are meant to protect the world in the shadows from these threats. And we find out that the main character actually has something very, very special about him. And what happens is he learns about this. We have there's an interlude for a little while.
There.
What?
Your brother's falling asleep over there.
Hold on. No, he's not. He's wide awake this time. And what happens is there's a transition period, and there's a decision the main character Chris makes in this book that dramatically changes the way the world is. And it changes the future. And because of what he does in this first story arc, now he's responsible for all the things that follow after it. See, it's hard to promote the story because I'm keeping a lot of things secret. I don't want to give too much out. I want you guys to read the first story first, and then I could say more, because then obviously it's out there and you guys know about the story. But he makes a very crucial decision. And because of this decision now, he has to continue to make sure that the world is safe. It is a superhero book. I will say Celestial Falcon does have a costume. We are not revealing that until the very last issue. That's a teaser, because you will see a costume, but you will not see the official costume until the very last few pages of the first story arc.
Okay.
Yeah. As it starts off, it's a teen drama, basically.
Right.
With superheroics kind of mixed in, but they come in slowly.
That's cool. I like that.
And then, of course, you have the actual powers. There are powers in this story. And then the main character, like I said, he learns that there's more to him than he knew before, that there's something inside of him without saying what it is. There's something inside of him that he's always had that he didn't know about and he learns about.
I was agreeing.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I thought you were going to say a sentence and I didn't want to interrupt you.
No.
And the really cool thing is, when I wrote this story here, this will make it easier. When I wrote this story all those years ago, and I mentioned a little about this on the Patreon. I don't want to say too much. If you would like to see it, go check out the Patreon. But when I wrote this story back when I was 15, the way I promoted it was like this. It's my life with a twist. I had me and my friends, myself and my friends in this book. Even Michael's in the book. And what I did was, it was my life if this situation happened. And I just went with it. And I went with so it wasn't even called Celestial Falcon. Again, I got to give props to Brant, who actually mentioned the title to me. And I was like, oh my God, yes, that works perfect. The original title, if you'd like to see that, I will not say it here. Go check out Patreon. But I had these.
Who says self-insert stories can't work?
Say that again?
Who says self-insert stories can't work?
Well, what happened was later on, after I got to like arc 10, I took myself out of it and I made it completely fantasy, because what I noticed as a writer, and this is good for Jordan, and I think Brant will agree, as a writer, you don't want to make it too relatable or too explained. Because if you explain every little thing and have an explanation for every little thing, 9 times out of 10, you're going to bore the reader.
Yeah, show not tell.
Mm-hmm. Did we lose
That's
Brant?
Writer 101.
No, I'm here. I was agreeing.
Oh, okay. I can't see you agreeing because I see an awesome picture of my characters, but not you.
I'm still here.
But I think that everybody will really like the story. I'm sorry that I'm not sharing a lot more. I really just, it's like this story was never supposed to be published. And the fact that it is getting published and that I have Brant who's helping me, do it. And he's also co-writing it with me. So it's adding that extra flavor to something I have. And now he's adding to it a bit. It's something that I want to keep you guys in suspense of until it actually happens. And that's really all I can say at the moment. Magic? No. There is no magic in the story.
Maybe he's saying
What's up, Tom?
Maybe he's saying it sounds like magic, like it's a good thing. Like, oh, that's magical.
If in that case, then yes. Will there be Easter eggs in it, though?
Yes.
I'm thinking about, there is. I'm thinking of cameos, and there's one specific thing that was mentioned, and I think I wrote it to Brant Tuesday in a ha-ha way.
There will be some Easter eggs that Chris doesn't even know about.
Okay, so apparently Brant Discovery will be putting Easter eggs I didn't even know in there.
Yep. Lisa and I have a whole list. We haven't even told you about it. Yeah.
I need to know these. As the creator and co-writer, I need to know these.
It's nothing. It's nothing you're not gonna like, Chris.
I know it's nothing I'm not gonna like, but I don't want to go through a page and I'll turn it and you'll laugh and it's like you missed the Easter egg and I'm like,
no, I'm gonna keep it a surprise.
I hate you, man. But I have a lot of really great stories, and I'm more See, I was confident writing it myself, but I'm more confident now because I have somebody I can bounce the ideas off of and who can take certain things. And there will be times, I'm sure, where I'm going to make Brant pull his hair out because I won't want to change something. But there are other times where Brant says things, and it's like, wow, I didn't think of that then. I am thinking of that now. Let's do that.
The beauty of it, he doesn't really have to change everything.
It's right there. The example's right there in the pink and the lipstick.
Yeah. There was no girl in the story before.
Yes, there was.
Well, not at this stage. There was not a girl as part of this initial group. Right.
The initial group was 5 guys.
Yeah.
Now it's 5 guys and a girl. There is another girl that comes in later on. Later on. But not right away. So yeah, he basically but actually she didn't have powers either. So having her was better, actually.
Jay, that's an interesting idea. I might have to do that now.
No, we are not doing that because, Brant, you know as well as I do that there is a script to Michael's character and he cannot be sleeping in the bathroom.
I know, I'm joking.
I don't know if we have a time limit or anything, but it's like 12.
Yeah, I actually have to go pretty soon too.
Okay, yeah. I just want to say this and that's it. Mike's character is going to get very interesting 7 to 10 issues in. Teaser.
Does it have a lot of teenage angst? I wouldn't say it has teenage angst, but they are teenagers, so there's going to be some angst.
What I did when I wrote the story was I put a lot of real life situations in the story. I put a lot of what I did with my stories was I gave a lot of, like in the old comics where there was like a lesson you learn in the book. Some of them have that. Some of them have like
let's say this.
Smallville, where there was something going on in each episode. It's something like that going through high school.
Let's say this. These the way the story is structured, they're normal teenagers, but they, because of the responsibility that's thrust upon them, they have to kind of grow up real fast.
Right. And also what I have in store for the book is, as readers, you guys are going to grow up with the characters. The characters are not staying where they're at. I have the story where it's going to have them grow up.
Oh, brilliant.
It's going to be a stage of growing.
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
So enjoy the teenage years because it's going to be like your child. You're going to watch the child grow up. And then things get really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have no clue what happens when when it's an adult. Because the adult life I had, like, when I wrote down my big list of things, my adult thing had a big question mark on it. Because I'm like, I have no clue what I'm going to do when they make it to adulthood. Because when they hit adulthood, let's be honest, that's where it becomes infinite. You know? Because then you can't make them grow into old people. So when they hit adulthood,
kill them or what?
It's like Superman. You keep Superman at like 30 years old, and that's it. Jobs do come into the future. I put a lot of real life stuff into it. I make it relatable, but I still keep the story, and Brant will agree also. We make it relatable, but we also realize it's a fantasy book, so we do have the fantasy superhero stuff in there as well.
Yeah, we're trying to balance that really well.
Mm-hmm. So it's relatable, but not something like, Jesus Christ, I'm having money problems too. Why do I have to read about it with this guy? We're not doing that. We're not doing the Peter Parker syndrome bullshit. We're not doing that. Are we not doing that? We're not doing that. I had to think about it. We're not really doing that. No. I think. Ask me again in 20 years. When we're in the adult years. Then I'll answer, because I'm not sure. I don't know. The adult years are going to be, I'll tell you guys, when we get to the adult years, me and Brent are going to have the most fun, because I don't know where I'm going when we get the adult years again. I'm planning it out in my head right now, and it's like, I just see me and Brent sitting down in a room figuring out the next story arc when we hit adult. Because my outline dies at that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So anyway, it is late. It is 12 o'clock. So we are going to head out. Thank you all so much for being here in the comments with us. We love you guys. We will be back next Friday. It is the night before Christmas. So the night before Christmas is Christmas Eve. I don't have to say Eve if I say the night before Christmas. What's the night before Christmas? You gonna say it's Christmas Eve?
And all through the house.
You're the creature. Brent, would you like to promote anything before we go?
Sure. I don't know what. I just posted on the Patreon today that we announced that we're going to be doing live Q&As on the Last Number Press YouTube channel.
Yes.
Starting in January, they'll be monthly, so you guys can tune in. And if you are a patron at I think it's the $5 level, you will get access to a live 30-minute pre-show before those Q&As. So there you go. There's that. And our Zone 4 Christmas special episode will be coming up
Hopefully next week if we can get everybody together. So it would be up on next Friday. So be looking for that because we're doing a skit.
I'm excited for that.
Chris is a central character in this skit, so
I'm excited, and I got to thank Gordon, and I'm going to thank him in person more than just in words, but he did I really appreciate the job he did for my character this time.
Yeah, Gordon did an excellent job on the script, so can't wait to share that with you guys, but I think that's it for me.
All right, Bravo, the one thing you wanted to share, I know, was the Jekyll and Hyde. Or not.
Did we lose Bravo?
Bravo!
Oh yeah. Sorry. No, I got nothing this time.
Forgetting her name at a young age. Oh my God! Share the link.
Oh, I don't have it on me at the moment.
While she's looking for the link, as far as we go, right now we're very busy with Christmas and the holidays. So solo reviews from me are going to be on hold just for one more week, maybe. I'll share the link here. For us, it'll be on hold for one. For me, it'll be on hold for one more week. I think Mike's only doing 2 reviews this week. Dark Avenger Live will be next Friday. Frontline Live will be next Tuesday. Unfortunately, we will not have Jay with us. This is the link, and Raven Bravo will talk about it momentarily. Yeah, that it? That's not it. Bravo, you sent me. Oh no, you sent the right link. Okay, Bravo will talk about that momentarily. Anything you have to promote? No. Oh yes, you do. 10 Days of Ragemas.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Boys, 10 Days of Ragemas. He's gonna cry. Make him cry. Okay, Bravo, you want to explain the link?
Yeah, this is the comic I was trying to promote 2 weeks ago. It is a Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Mm-hmm.
I explained it better last week.
No, you did fine. You're doing fine.
It's my friend's comic. They have a Patreon for it. I'm really trying to get it popular, so don't be surprised if I promote it several more times.
I've been reading it. It's very good artwork. I think Brand saw it before the show. I don't know if he...
Mm-hmm. I did.
So, check that out. That's Bravo's...
I will definitely check it out. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Did you have something you wanted to add about it?
No, I was just going to say I'm definitely going to check it out.
Okay.
Okay. And Bravo?
No, I'm good. I put the link in there. Everybody can see it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good. I did too. For us also. So we will see you guys next Tuesday. Dark Avenger comic book haul. We have the books, obviously, so that should be tomorrow, unless I have time tonight to record it. I might record it tonight for tomorrow morning. Frontline Live Tuesday, Dark Avenger Live Friday. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you guys next Tuesday live and Friday live, and very soon in the next video. Have a great weekend. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.